Before I came to National Healthcare, I was in a lot of pain, had a lot of joint problems, a lot of stiffness, and they helped me a lot, a whole lot.
I was sitting home so down and dejected and unsure of where to go, and I had received an email from someone I used to work with just to see how things were going, and I wrote back to her and told her my problem. She begged me to call you, Dr. Prudian, at this office at Natural Healthcare Center. Begged me, begged me, begged me. She said, you must go to them, they will help you.
I had injured my back, and my family members, people from my church, I'm a pastor, told me about the center. So I came creeping into the door, hurting like anything, and it was just a short amount of time where I was back in business and moving, and that was my first involvement with the center.
Well, I've been coming to Natural Healthcare for about 2 years, and was having a lot of back problems, and like I would always tell my friends when I refer them here, I would come here to get treated physically, but I would always leave better physically and emotionally, because every time I would come here, I am always treated with so much love, and I'm welcome that way all the time from day one. So it has made my life a lot better, both physically and emotionally. And I look forward to come here all the time.
What you get when you walk in the front door is you're just automatically hit with a feeling of comfort and ease and relaxation, and the environment is just really pleasant, comfortable, and it just gives you an overall feeling of like natural, I don't know, it's just an amazing atmosphere.
Coming to NHC is kind of like walking into a spa, where you walk in and you just feel like all your worries and cares and, well, they don't always go away, but you feel better when you walk in the door. It's a nice atmosphere. It's sort of spa-like. It's relaxing. It's nurturing. It's just it's a feel-good atmosphere, and you know that you're in a place where people really care about you.
Coming to Natural Healthcare is entertaining, to say the least. I bring my entire family. I have a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old, and they actually love coming. The staff is always so warm and welcoming. They create a really joking and fun environment for them, to the point that they identify that when they come here, they feel better and they want to come, so it's not a chore. I work several jobs, I'm very busy. I'm always able to get an appointment. Scheduling is easy. I could call that day and say, look, you know, Francesca came home from school today and her neck was sore, and we get an appointment that day. So it makes life a lot easier.
As far as physical pains, aches and pains, I had problems with my lower back and with my neck, and the treatments that I've received here helped me with those issues that I've had. My lower back is much better now, most likely due to the weight loss and the treatments here. And my neck, whenever those issues flare up, are taken care of promptly as soon as I come in.
I came in here and I figured out probably a year later that I had atrial fibrillation. And basically, because I've come here, it's non-existent anymore. I mean, my cardiologist doesn't really believe me when I tell her that I don't get it. It's kind of funny. I mean, I've probably had it 4 or 5 times in the last 2 years, and it was just 1 week. I had a tough week. I was tired, I was overtired and dehydrated. I figured out what it was. I figured it out with Oscar, actually. We were talking about what I thought would help. I did some research. I brought it in here, and I give it to people who have it.
You know, a couple years back I went to Dr. Prudian because I was not feeling well. I was experiencing some odd symptoms, and I wasn't sure what was wrong or what to do or who to see. So I went and had a consultation with him, and he immediately said, you know, you need to get to see a doctor, and I'm going to refer you to Dr. Lambert, actually. And so I left his office with Dr. Lambert's number, and I called, and there was a 2-month wait to see her. And Dr. Prudian followed up with me shortly after that and said, you know, did you get in? Did you get an appointment? Which was really awesome that he, you know, took the time to call and follow up and see if I was able to get an appointment. And I told him it was a 2-month wait and that I had made an appointment. And he said, oh, no, that's not going to do. You have to get into her right away. I'll call you right back. So he called me right back and said, you know, you need to call and they're going to get you in right away. So I got in to see her right away, and to make a long story short, it turns out that I was diagnosed with cancer. And I was at a very advanced stage of cancer. And through Dr. Prudian, I got in to see all the right doctors within a week. I mean, I was just lightning speed. I was in to see all the right doctors, and I got treatment very quickly.
I had a lot of injuries, but it was mainly my back because something happened to my back. And I have scoliosis, and my back is 3 degrees off. So Dr. Prudian and Lisa, the acupuncturist, helped me a lot.
The massage therapy at the Natural Health Care Center is the best massage therapy I've ever had.
My mom started telling him more about how I eat and the different medications I take. So he started taking down notes and actually said, you have to start eating more and you have to gain fat, because as an athlete with surviving off of 1.89% body fat really isn't healthy, and there's a possibility of fainting or maybe death. So I've started to eat more, and you know, I've gained more weight, and on like the track and football field, I've had more energy than I used to have, and I'm just performing to my utmost potential, and I'm getting looked at by different colleges and stuff like that. So I'm very grateful for the services that I've been receiving.
Coming to Natural Health Care Center has increased my self-esteem and my self-confidence in myself. I was able to lose weight and also eliminate the pain and suffering that I had in my back and ankles and really most of my body.
When I came here, I learned a lot about what it really means to be healthy and what it really means to eat healthy. And I've, you know, lost a considerable amount of weight. I have a ton more of energy. It's changed my life.
When I come across other people, and I do every day, I'm very involved in my community, I come across people who are in pain, who are suffering, who don't know where to go, I strongly urge them to come here.
Coming to Natural Health Care Center has been a tremendous benefit to me. I really believe that it has saved my life. I went there first when I was having some unusual symptoms, and Dr. James was in tune enough to know that I needed some additional care and got me to the right places. And I really believe that if he hadn't gotten me the treatment I needed so quickly, I probably wouldn't be here today.
So natural healthcare system is definitely centered around what's best for the patient. It is not like practices I've been to in the past where they're egocentric and they think that everything can be solved right then and there, and they're going to be the only professionals that can do it. Dr. Prudian has given me a wealth of information as far as nutrition, how to eat, but even to the point of saying, you know, this treatment also will help you, and I will help you get in contact with the best professional to do that. And I found that that's really, his expertise has really taken my healthcare to the next step and has really solidified what I need to heal.
You know, you get that feeling of medical professionals, as traditional medicine in some sense, as well as an open-mindedness and kind of new ways, at least for me, of thinking and trying different things that really have worked.
I would say to go to natural health care, try it one time, and I'm sure you would like it, and if you didn't, I would pay for your first visit.